Welcome into today's episode of Park Disc Golf. Just have a few kind of exciting updates for you. Let's just jump right into them instead of getting into a intro or anything like that. Not really needed. Today's video is just going to be a quick little update. Like I was saying, just kind of wanted to go over kind of where I've been in tournament play, show some of the cool sides of tournament play, but then also just like talk about where I'm at, where my game's going, and where I want to head to. So, and what's next video wise for the channel. So, if you guys are excited for anything, all the updates, please hit that like and subscribe button for me. Lets me know that you're enjoying the content. But let's get into it. So, I have played 4 different tournaments this year, 3 at MA4, and then I just played my first MA3 tournament a couple weekends ago. I didn't record any of those. I really wanted to, but I felt like the pressure of just playing in tournaments and kind of my first couple was too much, and I just wanted to kind of focus solely on the tournament. Um, so my first tournament was really bad. I played at a local course in Xenia, Ohio. Um, I just was nervous. I wasn't putting well, wasn't throwing well. I thought I was going to go into it and win, and then I kind of just went off the rails and then ended up playing terrible. I shot, I think I was like 789 rated after that round. So did not play well. The second tournament, I wanted to get something in my brain, like, hey, I can go play this before I went down to Charleston and played kind of harder courses my first A tier. So I played Xenia Rotary, which is I think it's top 50 rated course in all of the world, maybe top 75. It's beautiful. And I finished shooting a +6 through 2 rounds on the white tees there, which was absolutely felt incredible for me. I rated out the first one like 890, and then the second one was like 860 because everyone else played better too on the second round. So uh, that really gave me confidence going into Charleston, where I played the A tier. I ended up finishing like 12th out of 16 on the first tournament. I finished second at Caesars Ford, and then going into the Charleston one, it was 3 rounds, 1 round at each course. So there's 3 different courses. Um, Ended up finishing in a tie for fourth place because my putting was so bad. I missed a lot of putts. And here in a second, I'm going to go into kind of the details of that. I missed a lot, and I mean a lot of birdie putts. My par putts were pretty good, but my birdie putts, not so much. So I know not every tournament is perfect in terms of like, I'm not going to make every putt. I'm not going to make every fairway. Bogeys are going to happen. But I'm giving myself opportunities for birdies, and I'm just not collecting them. I'm not taking advantage of them. So in the first tournament, through 2 rounds, I gave myself 11 birdie opportunities, and I made 5 of those opportunities happen. Out of those 6 that I missed, I ended up with bogeys or higher. To tell you how bad the putting was that day, it was about 45% completion on that birdie, which is the best out of the tournament history I have so far. I don't have updated on the fourth one, but it is what it is. So going to that second tournament at Caesars Ford, I really just wanted to play par. I had 12 attempts through 2 rounds at birdies, and I only got 3 of them. So that's a 25% birdie rate, which was not very good at all. Um, but that was a second place finish, and I lost out by like 2 strokes. So, I mean, if I could have made those putts, that would have been great. And birdie opportunity for me is inside like 20 feet. So I was putting the disc inside C1 in regulation for the birdie attempt that many times and just missing 20 to 15 footers. Just was not good. And it carried over into the tournament in Charleston. Through the 3 rounds, uh, the first round I went 4 of 8 on my birdie attempts, so 50%, which is great. The second round was 0 for 5, and then the last round was 1 for 5. And guys, I mean, I literally missed like an 8 footer. Overall, through those first 3 tournaments, so that would be 4 rounds, 7 rounds, I was at a 32% putting from about inside 20 feet for a birdie attempt. Not very good. So you can kind of see my problem there. I just have not not been putting well, and which I always thought was one of my strongest suits in my disc golf game was putting, putting, putting. So um, I made a purchase, and I'd like to show you guys that purchase here in just a second. Let me go get it. Okay, so I'm going to show you the purchase. I'm going to show you all of the things that I've gotten from playing, because with these finishes, with the fourth place finish, the second place finish, um, for players packs, I have like 20 discs here to show you and something else. So the purchase that I bought though to help me with my putting woes, putting struggles, I bought a basket. I bought the MVP Black Hole Pro. It recently had a birthday too, so this is what I bought with all the birthday money I got, which I'm very grateful. Thank you. But anyway, I bought this because one, I can travel with it. It folds up. I mean, like they literally advertise this as a like 1 minute up and 1 minute down thing, and it is actually true. So the chains, it doesn't really chain out that much, and if it did, it's kind of true to what it would be like on the course, or makes you even putt that much better because you know not to do that. So my other chains I had were plastic and kind of like already rough. But so yeah, I went ahead and made that purchase, and so far I have not played a tournament since I bought it. But I have been playing doubles league, which I might film one of these times if I get to go again. It's a lot of fun, and my putting has been way, 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 way better. So that's it for the chains. Um, so far, I've really enjoyed it. I have some plans in my backyard. Maybe I'll bring you guys along on like TikTok or post some shorts on YouTube as well. But I have some plans for my backyard in terms of trying to make putts or make like elevated putts, that kind of thing. So I'm excited for it. Maybe mark 15, 20 feet, C2 putts. So onto the disc. I'm going to go through by tournament wise when I show you disc. So for the second place finish, I got a gift card for placing, and then I was able to buy 2 discs. I replaced my Justice, which I aced with, if you guys saw that short. And then I ended up buying this Malta, which is the Paul Macbeth and Missy Gannon collab. Um, really, really stinking cool. Kind of a more glidier Justice, um, but not as stable. So I enjoyed throwing both of those. Um, the first tournament did not place, no disc in a players pack or anything. So there's only, I'm going to show you the last one. The MA3, we had a players pack, which is just 1 disc. I ended up picking out this Wraith. It is a little bit more stable than my other one. So all of these discs here are ones that I got from the tournament, which is absolutely insane. So there were, I think, 6 discs that were in the players pack. Let me get all those real quick. Okay, so I think I still have some videos of the store. I might go ahead and put those on there. So basically, the store down in Charleston is huge. And so what he did as the players pack is you got to pick any 2 discs from his store. And if you didn't place and get cash, you still walked out of there with 2 discs that you like and that you picked out. He also gave you 3 tables. You got to pick one off of the Innova, one off of the Discraft, and then 2 off of the Discmania. So the one I picked for the Discraft, he had this Andrew Parsnell Tour Series Force, and I wanted to try it out. Kind of like a more high speed Onyx, kind of overstable. I think it's like 12503. I'm a sucker for overstable discs, so it was kind of a no brainer. On the Innova table, there wasn't much that I was really truly interested in. A lot of really understable disc, and I don't know how to throw those all that well. So I ended up getting this Star Animal, probably to give away to someone in my family that's wanting to throw it. But I really like this Domi one. I have a green one that I found with no name and number, all that stuff, whatever. Uh, but this is a great disc, so I actually really enjoy it. From the Discmania table, you could either choose a Mentor, a Magician, or I forget the other one. I think it was one of the putters. And I didn't want another putter after grabbing the Star Animal, so I grabbed the Oversail Magician and the Mentor. And so then the 2 discs that I picked out as my players pack with no other guarantee of anything else, I picked out a Discraft Cicada 76 -11. I really like the color. I honestly didn't look at the weight. It is only a 164 to 166, so it's a little bit lighter weight than everything else I throw. But I haven't really got the chance to throw it a ton, but I really want to. So I've been wanting to throw a cicada for a while. Like I said, it's kind of underweight, so it may end up being like in my wife's bag, or for like my kids to throw if I can't control it because how light it is. But I don't think it should be an issue, and I absolutely love the colors. So that's that one, and then the last one I picked is one that I've been getting a lot of feedback from you guys on. I picked out a MVP Hex, or I guess that's technically Axiom, but anyway, it's the Neutron soft plastic. This thing looks sick, and it has like marble right here on the edges, which looks really, really cool. So I went with those two as my players pack, and then the rest of these I won with money, including the bag. So I already showed you the putters, but there's the Judge, a classic soft Judge, and then the Lucid Judge. So from there, we'll go just kind of to the mids up. I ended up getting another Buzz. It's the Big Z Buzz. The next mid range is the Innova G Star Fox. I think that's what it is. This thing is really cool. I've thrown it a handful of times. I know it's extremely unstable, but it feels like something that I can get just to turn, and it just naturally turns by itself, which is really cool. I found this really sweet Innova mid range. It's the Eagle. It has the limited. It's a limited edition 250 Eagle. Really cool. I think from there I ended up getting distance drivers. Got a lot of these distance drivers because I realized that I didn't have enough of them, and if I lost one, I was kind of had nothing to replace it in my bag, so I would have just kind of been messed up for a while. So, which did happen in my practice round that I'm going to post as my next video. I actually lost my Wraith, and then someone turned it in. So, I picked out a Halo Thunderbird as kind of like an overstable 9-speed to go with the Raptor. I ended up getting 3 distance drivers that I'm really excited to try out. First off, the Wave, another driver that everyone has been telling me to try. 11.5 -2.2. Thrown it a couple times. Haven't really been able to get it in the flight I want, but still really excited to keep trying it out. I picked out a Innova. I think it's is it a Star? I don't know. I always get confused by the plastic, but it's a destroyer. Classic distance driver. I thought it was similar to the Wraith, just an extra number on the speed, but the destroyer is one of the most popular distance drivers in all of disc golf, and thought I'd get me one. And then the last disc that I have here is the Simon Line Time Lapse. It is a 12.5 -1.2. Very cool disc. It definitely feels more overstable than that from where I've thrown it a couple times. So I actually filmed a whole video with all of these discs, but my audio cut out and my storage cut out. So I'm not gonna be posting that, but I'm gonna be refilming that here hopefully soon. The bag's really cool. So putter pocket, the disc all go in here. I have a really big side pocket that I can actually fit the tripod that I have filming right now in. My minis. I have a slot for my phone. Really cool storage on the end of the bag. There's a slot over here as well on the side for any storage. There's a rainfly that comes out of the top, which was very useful in the last tournament that I played. And just 2 little slots, one for my phone that I've been putting in, and then just a water bottle. So pretty basic bag. There's also like a putter slot or like go-to disc slot in the front. So pretty cool. That's all I really got for you guys. I'm just at the point now where I need to figure these discs out and need to figure my putt out and really kind of just get in tune with my bag. So I appreciate you guys watching and sticking with me this long. If you made it this long, please, this is your next chance to hit that like and subscribe button for me. Tell me which disc was your favorite disc that I picked out, or that I won or got given to. There's so many discs that it's like kind of overwhelming, to be straight honest with you, but I'm excited to play a whole round with just these discs and show you guys kind of what they do. So that's it for me today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you on the next episode where we play. You kind of follow along in my practice around at Redeemer course in West Virginia, which is the Whites. So thank you guys so much. Remember to hit that like and subscribe. Comment whatever you want. Tell me which disc you've thrown or would like to throw that I picked out. And I'll see you on the next one. Thank you so much. Have a good night.